Hey, what's up everybody, it's DaYDreaMz. Welcome back to the channel for another Clash of Kings video. And today we're going to focus on farming and how to protect your farms in general. So, a buddy of ours, King DaYDreaMz, he is pushing his way to Prestige 5. He's a longtime viewer of the channel, big supporter of the channel, and he was, we were talking earlier about how to keep your farms safe and everything. And you know, there's a lot of different things that you can do with farming, and obviously the general thing that you're going to do with farming is you're going to place down your castle like this, and you're going to put your farms around your castle. And then you're going to have like a depot to store your food on, so that way you don't eat it up with all that. I have a lot of guides and stuff on that. If you guys want me to do a new farming video, like in-depth on how to run the farms, let me know in the comment section. If enough of you need to see that, then I can help you out with that. That's no problem. But what the problem that DaYDreaMz is having is that basically the people that he's fighting in his kingdom, they don't want him to grow. They don't want him to get to Prestige 5. So he's got like 20 farms and they're hitting him non-stop. So he said he's got 24 altogether, which is a lot of farms. I only ran 16, about 16 in my height, and I had a person helping me with 3 of them. So I was running really about, you know, 12, 13, 14 full-time, and then a friend was helping me run the others. So I've actually had to deal with this myself. Thunder used to hit my farms all the time. Right when I beat him to level 30 castle, he got really mad and he just started hitting. He would camp by my farms and hit them literally 10 times a day. Didn't matter what was in them. He would just hit them just to get the resources that grow inside of the castle. Which actually, if you've got like level 16 farms, the resources like this that grow, he would hit them every day, and you know, he'd get a few million here, a few million there. So I recommend that everybody starts out in the kingdom with the farms surrounding your castle. That's going to be great for early development, and it's going to be able to help you keep your, you know, be in a hive with all of your alliance members. But if you do get to the point like DaYDreaMz where you're having to be in a situation where you're getting hit a lot, here's the biggest no-no. Let me see if anyone right here. Right here. See how that says Albry 817 farm? That's named after someone. I don't want my farms to say DaYDream 1, DaYDream 2, DaYDream 3. I mean, I used to do that if it, I even did it when I went to Kingdom 15, whatever. And you don't want to do that because then people know it's your farm. Like, I would name it like Dream I, like for iron, or Dream F for farm, for food, Dream W for wood, and Dream M for mithril. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to number them. You don't want to put your name in them. What you're going to want to do, instead of doing that, make your names different. Like make one name sound French, make one name sound Spanish, one name sound English, maybe one name sound Indonesian, one name sound Indian. Just make it the names. None of the names look alike. Have some with numbers in them, some without numbers in them, and that way they don't know that they're yours. And what you can do, there's a couple different things you can do. So if the people are just like targeting you specifically, one thing you can do is you can have a depot farm that goes and hits the you teleport them to the farm. So here's the first thing you're going to want to do. Let me just go step by step. So as for DaYDreaMz, what I told him I would do is I would split his farms into 3 different hives. Maybe put 8 farms out here, maybe 8 farms out here, and maybe 8 farms out here. And then, oh wow, found somebody. We're cool with ARY, but it's always good to know where people are. So kind of what this guy's doing. That's basically what you want to do, is like set them around, so that way they're not all clumped together. You don't want them all clumped together, because then people only have to spend 1 teleport to get all your resources, rather than spreading them out. And they're going to have separate names, so that way the people aren't going to know that it's you. Now, you can do one of 2 things. You can just teleport there. You know, every couple days you could teleport there and clean out the resources from each of the 3 if you have the teleports. If you do not have the teleports to do that, what I recommend doing is then just going and putting them all together. Now, that can get a little bit risky, because if they see you in that hive hitting the farms, they're going to know it's you. So what you can do is you can just save it onto a depot farm. If you can, possibly, if you do spend any money, maybe get the gold pack on 1 depot farm, and then keep that depot farm shielded each night when you sleep, and then just empty all your resources onto the depot farm. Another thing you could do is if you have a bigger, like level 20 depot farm, then all your farms level 11 to 15 or 16, you can put the depot farm in the main alliance and then reinforce it, you know, during the day. At night, you're going to want to shield it, but you could reinforce it so that way no one can just get to it real quick. No one can just port to the hive and hit it, or port to your farms and hit it. But location is going to be really important. So let me show you like the best area I think to get it. So you see all these 4s out here, level 4 zone, level 4 zone, level 4 zone, level 4 zone. This is where Belleth and I actually grew from level 22. Right in this area is where we grew from level 22. Am I in the right area? Oops. Why did it switch? Belleth and I were out here. So you see all these level 4s. Is that level 5? Are we in the 5s? Basically, you're going to want to get on the edge of the level 3 fields and the level 4 fields, or on the edge of the level 4 fields and level 5 fields, depending on, so like right in here, depending on how aggressive your kingdom is, how many people are running around. You're not going to want to have a farm hive in the level 6 and 7 area. That's where you're going to have like your main hive. And a good way to make them, because they're going to wonder, well, where's this farms? Keep like 3 or 4 farms by you in your hive, and then hide a stash farm somewhere. So that way you always at least have some farms working. The worst thing you could have is have no farms working, then you're making no progress at all. It's better to have some fake farms around you that you run. You know, put like your not so good farms around you, and then go hide your best farms. So that way you can keep them running. You're basically keeping a few next to you for a sacrifice, so that it gives off the illusion that you're still farming in your hive, but really you've got a stash farm that you go and visit every couple days. And if you got a depot that you can shield it on, you don't even have to go there every couple days. You can go there like once a week, once every time you upgrade. So say you're at level 26 castle, and let's say you're upgrading to level 27 in about a week to 10 days. You can do it with a lot of farms, maybe less. I did it in about a week. I went from 26, I did each one in almost a week, and then I went from 29 to 30 in less than a week because I got a little bit of help from the alliance. And then I just paid everyone back the resources. So that's the way to do it. Is the best way is use a depot, stack the resources, then come visit it. And also timing's very important. You're not going to want to go visit it in a time that's convenient. So let's just assume that DaYDreaMz is fighting people from China. So they are 12 hours behind Eastern USA time. 12 to 13 hours depending on if it's summer or if it's fall or spring, because of the fallback time change. So you're going to want to do it between like 1 a.m. and 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in Chinese time. Make sure that most of the people that usually hit your farms are offline, and then go ahead and go over there and empty out your depot farm. Or another thing you can do if you want to be extra safe is you can random teleport your depot farm and then teleport to the depot farm wherever it goes. So say you're right here with your farm hive. I'm going to go ahead and just mark that. That way I remember where it is. So that's your farm hive. Let's say you random teleport out here. So then you go out here, empty it. Then when you're done, you can just send it back here. Because if by chance someone does see you, or you have some sort of spies in your alliance, if they see you teleport here to hit your depot farm, you're done. If you got a spy in your alliance and they see you out there, you're done. Your position's ruined, and you're going to have to teleport all those farms to a new hidden location, and you're going to have to spend gold to change the names on each of them so that they don't know. So it's better a lot of times if it's a big castle upgrade to random teleport it. Actually, in one of the videos where I was giving Bowz resources, I believe, we random teleported to do it. It's the safest way to do it. You do not want to... you don't want to visit your farm hive, really. That's supposed to stay secret if possible. Now, another little advanced trick that I've tried before, and another that I've wanted to try, is find a small alliance. Like, I can't do it in 440. Everybody knows everybody. But if you're in a kingdom that's less than a year old, find a small alliance that that is off the radar. They are not really bothering anybody. They don't do much. And talk to them, and talk to them from your depot farm and say, hey, can I join your guys' alliance? I've got my farms. I just want to chill here. They're usually farmers. They don't really do much. They stay really low-key. And then you can use their hive, use their super mine, and you could just sit there and visit them. And then just, in return, you know, of course, be nice and don't attack those people. But A good thing is if you do go and attack them from your main castle, if anyone sees it, they're just going to be like, oh, you're just going and attacking that alliance. Cool. But then the problem is if anyone sees it, then they'll be like, oh, you know how people are. They're sharks. The second they see resources, everyone gets loot crazy, and everybody goes there and attacks. So that's another little advanced strategy that you could do to keep farms undetectable. So it's basically just a lot of kind of espionage games. You don't want to make it obvious. You want to if you can get a monthly gift on one farm as your depot, you don't even need the monthly gift. You need the cheap monthly gift. I think it's $10 a month instead of $20 a month. You know, if you've got to spend a lot of money on the game, and let's say you're in the worst case scenario where no matter what, they're finding your farms everywhere you go, it's better to get the gift and just keep your farm shielded, and then just shield them 24/7. Every day at the same time, 7 o'clock, go shield the farms, send them out, do all that. That's if you're really serious about the farming, and if you're gonna really keep up on the farms. That's a good thing you can do. I was helping Lord Buck run his farms, and well, actually they were my farms because I was done using them. We were gonna push him. He's almost a Prestige 5, so we're gonna keep pushing him. But he just kept the farm shielded 24/7. Because it was a really good way, and we pushed him all the way from, I believe, 23 or 24 castle all the way to 30 with the farms being shielded, and it took a couple months. So, you know, it's cheaper than buying the resources in the game, I'll tell you that. Shielding farms for 24/7, it's like $20 per farm per month. If you've got the money to be pushing the Prestige 5, you've probably got the money to do that. And it's definitely cheaper than buying resource packs. That way you can just worry about buying the badges, and that's all you got to worry about. Guys, I don't promote spending in this game. I don't think you should. I think spend what you can, spend what you have extra, spend what, kind of like gambling, spend what you can afford to lose. If you've got an extra $20, you know, at the end of the week and you want to buy a few packs, go for it. You're an adult, hopefully. Then you go for it. But yeah, don't get yourselves in trouble. Don't really regret the decisions. You know, a lot of us, especially in the early days of Clash of Kings, we regret some of the decisions we've made with spending, and we're in too deep now. So but I did quit spending a few months ago, and I am very happy that I did. But those are some tips for you guys. That way you can keep your farms secure, keep them hidden, play some games with your opponents. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few different tactics, and I'll let you guys know about them in the comments section. But that's pretty much all I can think of now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Teamwork makes dream work. Smash that thumbs up button. If you guys didn't see these awesome videos that are popping up on the screen right now, definitely click them and watch them. They're two of my better videos that I've done in a long time. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.